Hey there everybody, welcome to Large Gaming. We are back with Pokemon Randomizer Real Edition for Omega Ruby. It's episode 17. Episode 16 left off with us spinning the wheel and getting to be able to capture 2 Gen 4 Pokemon in this area, Route 120. We also have a little cave entrance down here that we can also explore. But we are picking up where we left last episode. I said that right. I don't know why I'm judging myself. Because we still have to figure out the surfing spots. Now we know that each Pokemon is replaced with the randomizer, but there's the same amount of Pokemon. So that means in this surfing area, there are 3 Pokemon left. One we know is a Gen 6 Skrelp, which does not help us. Need it to pop up. Oh, I give up. I'm just going to surf around normally. Skrelp has been the only thing we've been able to find. Usually there's 3 Pokemon. Commonly, Azumarill. Uncommon, Surskit. And rare, Masquerain. So far, the Skrelp, I think, is the Azumarill. And is very common. However, shoot. I thought I stopped in time to try to sneak up on it. Oh. Pop up nearby. Okay, don't be Skrelp. Be one of the other 2. There's 2 more options. Don't be Skrelp. I hate you, Skrelp, with every fiber in my being. Okay, guys, I may have strong feelings about Skrelp, but he's kind of getting in the way. He is definitely Azumarill's replacement. We know that much. There are still 2 more, an uncommon and a rare. Oh, I just overran it. That's what. Those don't seem to be helping us so much. We keep just finding the common Skrelp. Vesperqueen. Hold on. Vesperqueen is Gen 4, isn't it? It is. We can catch a Vesperqueen, a bug flying type. It's not that great. Maxed out. I mean, it has what? It's 474 base stat total. I mean, it is a Gen 4 Mon. We get a capture 2. Might as well try to capture this. Let's Dark Void, put it to sleep. Okay, so this is going to be our first of 2 Gen 4 Mons. We already know that, unfortunately, Route 120 has the issue of no good land Pokemon, but fishing with the good and Old Rod will net us stuff. There's also, I think, Interactable Mon. Either way, for now we have to focus on capturing this. I do think we need to go over to our weakest Mon, which in this case is actually Dratini. And we have to hope we... Oh, Dragonair. I forgot it's evolved and it's boosted. I don't know if we're not going to kill this thing. Let's try Relic Song and hope it doesn't kill. Survive, 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 survive. Okay, we're going to try to just catch it like this. Another one will definitely kill it. Go, Great Ball. So we know this is either the uncommon or the rare Pokemon. We got Vesperqueen. Vesperqueen's got to get a nickname, and I have to think of one on the fly really quick. It's going to be... I'm sorry. This is going to be bad. But I think I am just going to nickname it Queen Bee. It's boring. I know. But I think that's... I mean, it's fitting. Queen Bee. There we go. There's Vesperqueen, the Queen Bee. We'll have to check her stats a little bit down the road. Let's keep looking for now. Oh, I moved too fast. Doesn't matter. I should start chasing those. Because we still have 1 Gen 4 Mon to catch. And we know there is still 1 more water Pokemon, whether it's the uncommon or rare, we don't know. Skrelp is definitely the Azumarill. He is definitely the common guy here. The real question is, was that Vesper Queen replacing the Skirskit, who's uncommon? Oh wait, got him just as it was going down. Or was it replacing Masquerain, which is the rare? Skrelp, so help me God, I will just destroy your family and everyone you love. Go away. Boy. Alright, I think Vesper Queen's probably the uncommon replacing Skirskit, but we truly don't know. And I'm not going to try for those, it's always Skrelp. I don't think the odds on that's any better not being Skrelp. So I'm just going to keep surfing around and hope we come across a different Pokemon. It's still Skrelp. Are you kidding me, man? I could literally, I think, swim around here for hours. Also, the surf rate of finding Mon in this area are just bad. Like, I feel like I'm surfing forever and not finding any Pokemon. Alright, not a Skrelp. Not a Skrelp. Please not a Skrelp. Please not a Skrelp. It's a Skrelp. Okay, maybe we'll take a break and do the rods really quick before we go back to surfing. Let's go do the rods. So the old rod only has 2 Pokemon. Magikarp and Tentacool. I should just use the good rod. So this is probably going to be Tyrantrum or Clink. Okay. This is funny because I messed up with Clink before. But Clink is Gen 5, so I couldn't catch anyways. But it's funny because Clink is here. So I don't think the rod is randomly... I don't think each Pokemon... Like, you know how I thought the good rod would have Tyrantrum in the same 2 Mon every area? I think those are randomized too. I wonder... Because there's only 2 Pokemon you can catch with the old rod. One of them is supposed to be Magikarp with a 65% and a 35% chance at a Tentacool. So the real question here is... God, nothing seems to be biting. Was that the 65% Magikarp? Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll come over here then. Or was that the Tentacool? We're just gonna try the good rod. Because the good rod should still have Magikarp, Tentacool, and the 5% is Barboach. Oh, I just used the old rod again. Oh, come on, man. I gotta remember, just use the good rod. So there's 3 Pokemon to capture. One we know is a Clink. So please don't be a Clink, be something else. Delphox, are you kidding me? I hope this isn't the 5%. I really hope. Delphox is so cool, but once again, Delphox, just like Clink, is a Gen 5. No, it's Gen 6. It's Gen 6. Gen 5 is, yeah. Anyways, I was going to say it was Gen 5 because I was thinking about Clink, but no. It's Gen 6. I shouldn't be messing up. But I am messing up, and that's unfortunate. Alright, so the old rod, I kind of want to see if I can't... See if we see Delphox again. Because if we see Delphox with the old rod, then... Okay, there's Clink. So we know Clink is probably Magikarp? Unless every individual instance is randomized. Then the old rod and the good rod would have different Pokemon. But that's not how it's worked in the past areas. Oh, god dang it. Took my hand off the controller. I wonder how this randomizer works. Does it directly replace them? Or does all Pokemon just get replaced? Try the good rod. See if we can get Delphox again. I literally pressed that right away. How's that too slow? I really don't get that timer. I literally pressed that the same speed. Okay, we saw Servine earlier in a battle, and I talked about how much I like its line, whether it's Superior or Snivy. Unfortunately, it's a Gen 5 mon, not Gen 4. But now that we've seen Servine and Delphox, which is 2 starters by the way, good job, Good Rod. There is a third mon we can catch. I hands off completely off the controller because I went to go pull up the Poke-Earth information. There should be 3 Pokemon we can catch with the Good Rod. 160%, which is Magikarp. 35% would be Tentacool. And Barboach would be 5%. I'm thinking that Delphox is the Tentacool replacement at 35%. I think Servine is the Magikarp replacement at 60%. Much like how Clink is the Magikarp replacement for the Old Rod. But can we find out what the Tentacool replacement is for the Old Rod? Nope, because it's Clink again, which I think is the Magikarp for certain. So each rod has random Pokemon randomly assigned to each one, which means they are different instances. That is interesting. That is interesting. So that means the Old Rod, there's 2 Pokemon, and we've seen 1. Good Rod, we have seen 2, but there's 3. This isn't good, man. Nothing's biting now. There we go. Come on, something other than Delphox and Servine. It's Delphox. I do think Delphox is the 35% Tentacool replacement. So there's a 5% Barboach replacement. But I also think I gotta keep. Oh no, I meant to use the the Old Rod. I have to keep an eye on just in case we find the other Tentacool replacement for the Old Rod. But nope, we keep finding the Magikarp replacement, which is Clink at 65%. Okay, so I think each time we encounter a Pokemon with the Good Rod, then we switch back to the Old Rod to try, because it looks like nothing seems to be biting. Okay, we're gonna get off the bike. Let's try the Good Rod. That's kind of a weird angle, but alright. 5% Barboach. Come on, 5% Barboach. Weird hearing me say that. Nope, it's Delphox, so it's the Tentacool replacement. Man, you know what? This is rough. This is rough. It is. But now we try the Old Rod, and hopefully we find the Tentacool replacement. Nothing seems to be biting. I'm gonna rotate this way, see if the Old Rod will catch something. Other than a Clink. Other than a Clink. Other than a Clink. Other than a Clink. It's a Clink, guys. Congratulations, it's a Clink. We're all happy. That Tentacool replacement supposedly has a 35% chance of showing up. I know we've only fished with the Old Rod like 4 times, so try the Good Rod. Let's see if we can't get that 5% Barboach. So we thankfully know the other 2, so it's just a rare. Hey, Servine, what's up, buddy? I love Servine. Just like I said with Snivy, like, it was tough. That gen had a lot of great starters, but I did go. I love grass starters, so I usually go grass whenever I can. Unless there's a rare exception, like there's another mon I just absolutely love, which now that I think about it. I think the only time I didn't choose grass, I think, was Gen 4. Yeah. Okay. It's Clink again. Okay. No, I think the first time I think I did choose grass, actually. I rolled in too slow. That was the 5%. I know it. I just messed it up because I was talking, man. Oh, that stings. Okay, let's try the old rod. Hopefully we can find out what the old rod's other one is. Because it's only 35%. They really shouldn't, that old rod shouldn't just keep being Clink. So hopefully we can find... Come on. Not Clink. Not Clink. God dang it, Clink. I'm really hating to see your face right now, buddy. This is rough. This is so rough. Because I know we are so close. The 5% one can be tough. We could literally sit here for an hour fishing. And we might not come across it. But the 35% one for the old rod should pop up pretty soon. I reeled in too slow. I clicked that button right away, dude. I think I pressed that at the same pace, to be honest. This is tough. I just know we have one more Gen 4 mod to attach, and I'm pretty sure that Vesper Queen we caught is not making the team. But there's some good Gen 4 mod. There's potential for a mega, or technically a couple megas. That's the part that sucks about it. It's like I'm sitting here knowing that in case we come across that rare slot being a mega or a Gen 4 that is really good, it has to be worth the grind. Mega Alakazam's a Gen 1. Are you kidding me, man? Alright, so that was with the old rod, so that was the 35%. Right? Hold on, guys. I'm going to pause the footage really quick, look back, and see if it was the good rod or the old rod that we saw the Mega Alakazam on. I double checked the footage, it was the old rod. So unfortunately, the thing that's left is a 5% chance on the good rod. So we know the good rod has either Delphox or Servine currently, and there's Delphox, speak of that. That's the 35%er. Servine is the 60%er. This route has both Alakazam and Mega Alakazam. That stinks. The Super Rod, if we had access to it, would get us Barboach replacement 100% of the time. We just don't have the Super Rod. There's Servine again, the 60%. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we still have, or I guess fortunately after this, we still have surfing spots, because surfing around still gives us 2 Pokemon we don't know. Since all we come across with surfing was the same Pokemon. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen so I don't miss the timing. There's Servine again. But at least we now know surfing, the common percent one is obviously Skrelp. We know that the 2 here, you know, we're missing the 5%er. And nothing seems to be biting. Nope. Yeah, I didn't mean to send out the old rod. Alright. And I'm just hoping we find this 5% soon. Come on, 5%er, 5%er, come on. Nope, Servine again, 60%er. Or 55%? No, it's 60%, right? Yeah, 60 tentacles, 35. This is tough, guys, because the last thing I want to do is, you know, obviously sit here and bore everyone. But I also know if I can just, like, you know, I want the moment to be caught. Because I could very easily, like, you know, not to say I would cheat, because obviously I like to capture things in the moment and make sure you guys are seeing it. But I also don't want to have a moment where I see it, I catch it, and I don't record it. And it's just like, oh, guys, I swear I got this. This was the 5% fishing mod. There's no way I back it up. I don't even have, I didn't save, unlike for the stream where I'm going to do Alpha Sapphire, I didn't save the sheet for Omega Ruby that shows what is in what area. So I don't even have the proof what the 5% is. You know, because I felt like that cheat sheet was too cheaty. You know, now it's like, I was thinking about it afterwards, I'm thinking it'd be kind of nice to have a, what did I miss out on this area? Like ability rise, or the Pokemon I got, is this the best ability? Servine again, 60%er. You know, so like that was my thinking for the stream, because the stream's like not being recorded for a series, the stream's just going to be over there on Twitch, link description below if you're interested. But like, I don't want to miss this 5%er because at any moment it could pop up. And it could have popped up before and I could have just mistimed it. I don't know if the 5%er has a quicker timing that I have to hit for it. If it's, you know, the same as all the others. But yeah, we're coming across a lot of Servine. It is definitely the common. It's a 60%er. Delphox is 35. I keep repeating myself, but maybe we'll go on a surfing trip. Wait, how did we catch the Vespa Queen was the uncommon one? So we know two of the surfers, actually. We know Skrulp and Vespa Queen. Actually, the Vespa Queen could have been the rare too, and we just got lucky. Because all we saw was that one Vespa Queen. So there is a third different mon besides Vespa Queen and Skrulp that's surfable. And then we know there's one more 5% fishing mon. I just know this 5% is Mega Lopunny. And if it has like, I don't know, like pure power or, you know, something insane. The last thing I'd want to do is to sit here and be like, oh, we missed out on it. And we may not ever know what we missed out on. But like if there's a 5%er out there and it's Mega Gallade, you know, or something like that. Thinking of Gen 4 mons are really good. Or one of the legendaries, you know, one of the Time Trio, you know, Arceus, Darkrai, whatever, you know. It would suck to miss that opportunity. Like, would I know? Well, technically, I could always recreate and find the file and look through and see if I can't find it through the actual code or through the thing itself. But it's like, it would suck to know I missed that just because I didn't grind out. And that 5% can show up at any time, and who knows what it'll be. Of course, we're going to see a lot of Servine. We're going to see some Delphoxes along the way. But if that 5% is worth it, man, it'll be worth it. If that 5% ain't worth it, well, roast me down in the comments. But for now, I have to have hope that it is out there, that it's worth something, that it is a Gen 4 mon we can get, and it's not a Servine. Also, while we're fishing here, just to let you know, if we do randomly come across a shiny somehow, we're able to catch it. So if we're able to come across, I don't know, a Delphox with, I don't know, Water Absorb or something kind of cool like that, you know, a Delphox with some sort of cool ability or a cool move or something, and it's shiny, we get to catch it. I reeled it in too slow. That's the fastest I've ever pressed the button while fishing. I was slower that time. Yeah, it's a Servine. Maybe that's why. Maybe I just missed that 5%er. I don't know, man. I hit that quick, it felt like. maybe that just means the 5% is that good that I have to like instant button mash it in order to get it. Maybe that's if it's pace related to like the percentage point, maybe the 5% is a legendary. There's Delvox, there's the 35%. I don't know, man. I have to believe that 5%er is worth it because there's so many Gen 4 mons that are just so good. Yeah, there's ones that stink. You know, we got Vesper Queen. She's definitely not the best. But because everything's randomized, you never know who will have that busted ability or who will have that busted move or good move set or have the combination of decent everything and it becomes completely playable when it wouldn't before. You know, Servine again. Like, that's the tough part, and I know it can be boring to sit here, guys, but we're in this together, and if you're clicking off, I understand. It can be frustrating, hopefully come back, but I hope you're in it for the grind and you see the importance of maybe finding that 5% mon, or seeing my reaction when I mentally break down when it's a Jigglypuff. Oh god, I hope I didn't jinx myself. Oh, I don't think I should have named a Pokemon. I have fear in my soul now that I've said a mon out loud that can easily screw me. God. I kind of regret that big time. Okay, come on. It's a Servine. Like, it would also be cool to come across a shiny. Like, without increased odds or anything like that. I don't even know with the randomizer if you can increase odds, now that I think about it. But, like, if I could come across a shiny, that'd be insane. I bet that was the 5%er. I don't know, I felt like I hit that instantaneously. It feels like I have to keep such a hawk eye on it. Oh, I hope that wasn't the 5%. I hope that's not how the fishing system works. I've actually never fished too much. Hold on a minute. I want to look this up. Fishing near rocks and other impassable spaces, non-occlusive spaces, increase the chance. I want to know about hook timings. Does like matter? I don't see anything about it having a direct correlation anywhere. I mean, I don't know how deep fishing with Pokemon and people would look at it. It said I just reeled it in too slow. I don't know if it's like I am reeling in that much slower. I feel like I'm pressing them about the same every time. I know I'm not the quickest button masher, but if those 5%, if there's somehow a correlation between hook time, how quick you press the button, and the 5% or the rarity thing, if it's a good mon and somehow it's near impossible. But I mean, I got a no guard Tyrantrum from one, and I've gotten 5% Pokemon before. So I don't know if that has any correlation. Maybe I'm just missing the timing really bad. I don't know. I just got to find out what this 5% mon is. I'm invested. Hopefully you guys are invested. And I know it's tough. We're grinding here. We're doing our best. Hopefully we nail this thing down pretty soon. Get that 5%er. And then all we have left, guys, all we have left after that is surfing. And yeah, we'd be looking for possibly a rare or uncommon mon. But, you know, if for some reason the Vesper Queen was the rare percentage, then the uncommon will be easier to come across. If the Vesper Queen is the uncommon one, it might be harder to come across, but, you know, we're going to take those chances here. We have to. Our team is powerful, but I also have to be prepared just in case Dragonair evolves. And Dragonair is like the, you know, what if Dragonite has Turret or Slow Star or, like, you know, a horrible ability that makes him actually unusable. I have to worry at that point, do I run that Dragonite worked and we would have gotten him to level 55. If he is that bad and he has ability that damages him and slows him down that much, it's like, at what point do I accept, okay, this isn't working out, we need to accept it and move on. And I have to be prepared for that. And so I'd much rather have a Mon that, other than Firebay, I mean, I could always bring Firebay back in. Don't get me wrong. But if I could find another Mon that is as good or better or has potential, even if it's a low level, if I can catch a level 5 or 10, let's say this 5%er is a level 10 or level 15 or whatever. And it is okay, it would be a level 25. But let's say it is a good Mon. That's Gen 4, obviously, at this point. It has to be worth it, Especially with the possibility that Dragonite could potentially have a dud ability. That 5%er, man, it has to be those ones that are just super quick and I'm missing the timing. Like, it has to be somehow correlated. There's Servine again. If I miss the 5% like 3 or 4 times, that's going to be like emotionally devastating. Maybe we're just getting really unlucky and we haven't got the 5% at all. So all I can do is hover my finger over the button and smash it as hard as I can. But yeah, out there is a 5%. Wait, actually, is it 25? Yeah, the 5% would be level 25. So that's another way we know, because the other two I think are like 15 and 20. Yeah, something like that. Servine again, man. I really hope this 5% is worth it. There's so many good Gen 4 Mon, but there's so many bad. And we only can catch 2. But with Vesper Queen being from the surfing, I mean, we just saw in the grass up there an episode ago that there was multiple Gen 1 Mons. So it is possible that there could be multiple Gen 4 Mons in this water. There's the Delphox. That felt like I reeled it in, like, it really slow. Like, it felt like I was just like, okay, let's go really slowly. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the fast one has to be the 5%er. Servine again. Man, I feel like I'm trying to hyper focus on this, and I feel like I am obviously not looking at the camera, looking at you guys, and I apologize for that. But I feel like I'm hyper focused, and when I'm hyper focused, it ends up being Servine. And it feels like the moment I'm not focused, it's something else, or I miss it. See, again, I hyper focus, it's Servine. I feel back, I lay back, I hand off the controller, I do stupid junk. I bet that's the 5%. I think it's screwing me. I just have to make sure I'm ready to smash that button as hard as I can. And nothing seems to be biting. Let's go up here. Because I just have to hope we get this 5%. I hit that instantly. Don't tell me the 5% is something that I have to be like, predict. Oh god, I felt like I pressed that faster than any of the other times before. There's Delphox. I have a feeling, man, that the timing on that 5% is just so insane. I feel like I'm not hitting the button fast enough, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't know if there's another way to, like, if I have to just, like... Okay, I thought I was facing downward, but... I gotta hope. I don't know. I feel like I'm pressing it as fast as I can. Like, is that window for that 5%? Is it such a good mon that it's like actually impossible for you to time? I just don't know if it has anything to do with cast and reeling in time. But, you know. I have to hope. God damn, dude. And I'm actually like hovering over the button in such a way that I am literally pressing as quick as I can. And nothing seems to be biting. I hope we nail that 5%. If I miss a couple more times that just say I was too slow and it seems to be like instantaneous, I may give up on this, guys, and I'm sorry for that. But this 5% thing is insane. Nothing seems to be biting. It feels like I'm pressing it pretty quick. You can obviously let me know down in the comments if I was slow to the party and I'm pressing really slow. But it feels like I am pressing as quick as I can. Now nothing seems to be biting, which is fantastic. Maybe we do go back to surfing for a bit. It's gonna be a Servine. No, it's Delphox, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm pressing them as quick as I possibly can. And I just... Okay, I think... How long have I been recording this episode? It's getting up there, it's getting up there. But... I know I can nail this. I know I can. I just... This is a challenge between me and the game right now, and I don't want to admit I lose. I don't want to admit defeat, and I don't want it to be missed when I do find that 5% mon. And because if it's something stupid, oh boy, you may see actual defeat appear on my face, and I don't know. Man, it has to be something good with how quick it is, timing-wise. You know? It just has to be. And every time I feel like I'm pressing it as quick as possible. Like, I'm a broken record at this point, man. This thing has gotten me so... entranced. This has got me so locked in, ready to own it, that I just I have to get this 5% mon. I don't care if it's good or not. I mean, obviously if it's not Gen 4 I won't catch it, but I have to see what it is. Wish there was a way I'd give myself a Master Ball for like clutch situations where it's like, you know, I come across this Pokemon, I instantly get to catch it because of how difficult it was. But, you know, that's not the way this series works. Come on, 5%er, show yourself. Pressing it as quick as I can. God, will you stop with the Servine? Please show me the 5% mon. Like, it's... This is tough. This is. Okay, come on. Nothing seems to be biting. Nothing seems to be biting. Come on, dude. Come on, 5%er. This is the 5%er. I'm sorry. How am I having difficulty with this? Skiploom's Gen 2. It's... I did it, guys. I got the 5%er. Aren't you proud, guys? Aren't you proud? God damn it. It's a Skiploom. At least make me feel better and be a jump love. Alright, so the only hope we have left is coming across the other surfing Pokemon. Because otherwise Route 120 has nothing else in it. It's a jump skip. Really, man? That's just rough. There's Skrelp. We know he's the common guy. He's the Azumarill of this group. I just need to see if... I need to just see if the, what the hell is it called? I caught it. Vespiquen. If Vespiquen's the uncommon or the rare. If Vespiquen's the rare, and we just happen to get lucky enough to find her first, that's lucky for us. But if the uncommon is a Gen 4 Mon, we can catch it. It's still another Skrelp. Because looking through, there's no other way to catch any other Pokemon in the area except interactions with interactable Pokemon, which are Kecleon and Registeel. But of course, I don't think we have access to either one of those, and those will be randomized. Registeel at least should be another legendary. Kecleon should be just a Pokemon as similar or higher base power, so I don't know how that'd work. So yeah, unfortunately, we are stuck just looking for that third Pokemon in this area. And yeah. Maybe we give this up. Maybe we progress the story. Maybe we go in this cave. Maybe I'm sick of seeing Skrelp's ugly little face that I want to punch in. I got the 5% though. I said I'd do it. The Skiploom, not as bad as I thought it would be. A Skiploom at least can evolve and kind of like Jumpluff. I like Gen 2 Pokemon, to be honest. I really do. I love Johto. Johto was like I know it wasn't perfect, and obviously they were still using that, but like Johto had so much potential cool stuff. Making Pokeballs, that was so cool. Introduction of eggs and genders and all that, just so many cool things from Johto that blew my mind as a kid. Red Gyarados, and you know, it's just, you know, you actually had gym battles that were, I think, kind of interesting. Some of them were really fun. You could go over back to to Kanto. Okay, there's Vespiquen again. We've already caught her. So we've seen her twice. And I doubt she's the rare percentage one. So I think Vespiquen is actually Surskit, which I've mentioned before. That I thought it was. So I'm thinking, lucky enough, that, or I guess unluckily enough, I think we've come across the common and uncommon Pokemon. It's the rare percentage Mon we are missing. So we're going to run into a whole lot of Skrelp, some Vespiquens, or do we give up? I am going to set myself a timer. I'm going to give myself 13 more minutes, guys. 13 minutes of hunting. If at that point we have not found anything, I will wrap up the episode. I will immediately record another episode, and we will go in this cave and see what the cave has in store with us. Okay? There's Vespiquen again. She's definitely the uncommon. Her popping up again proves she's the uncommon one. So that means the rare Pokemon for surfing, which is a Masquerain who's bug flying, Skirt's bug water. Maybe there's a correlation, and we're going to get another Gen 4 Pokemon because Skirskit and Masquerade are so connected deeply in their soul because they're both bugs. I'm grasping at straws. And Skrelp, will you please just go away? All you guys migrate north for the winter or summer or whatever you do. Just go away. And I like Dragology. I do. I actually do. I'm just... When they say common, uncommon, and rare, common is super duper mega common. Uncommon is maybe once in a blue moon. There's the blue moon. And rare is once in your lifetime. If you're lucky, you may die before then. I think our Vesper Queen was like, what, level... Yeah, I think they're all level 20, actually. I think the Skrelps can range from 20 to 30, and then the rares are always 25. Yeah, that's how it works here, it says. So we're looking for a level 25 different mon. Not you, Skrelp, and if you're level 25, after I just said we're looking for a level 25, I'm going to be mad. Yeah, you better be level 20. You stay down there. Stay at level 20. I'm fighting with the frickin' kelp dragon. Please, rare surfing Pokemon. Please show up. Please be Gen 4. Please be good. You know what? Be a Darkrai. Make everyone happy. You're Skrelp. I'm really trying to think right now. Like, what is the odds? Just like that 5%. This one, though, I can't get screwed by timing. This is really just you keep surfing until you get lucky enough to find it. So, and if it's not Gen 4, then, you know, we have to accept, because I checked all the grass areas here, you know, until the route changes, which at that point we'd have to spin the reel again. We're not, yeah, there's just gotta be a good Pokemon, man. I mean, I think, and we got Dratini, which is awesome, had Mega Launcher, you know, and it's evolved to Dragonair, still has a decent ability. We've got some lucky mods, but I feel like most of our luck was more at the beginning. How to kill a Delibird. Doesn't say how to kill a Delibird, guys. I'm sorry, I can't figure out. This is our rare. 2 Gen 2 Mons. Skip, Bloom, and Delibird. 2 Gen 2 Mons. I love Gen 2, but those are our rare Mons, guys. Alright, guys. You know what? We don't need to look anymore. I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll enter this cave next episode and hunt in there. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out. I'm broken. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.